Welcome back to our Jurassic World discussion. And then, yes, onto the Fallen Kingdom, it's called?
I have no idea what it's called.
I'm pretty sure it's called Fallen Kingdom.
It's called garbage. I've seen this movie.
Fallen Kingdom.
Dan has not.
I have not, yes. I've watched some spoiler reviews because I had no intention of seeing this movie.
This is a great movie. Oscar-worthy standing ovation. Okay, so I'll try not to go too much into it.
Yeah.
But this is a terrible movie. It is super fun, though, again. Like, if it appears on Netflix, I would say smoke a little pot, watch this movie,
right.
Eat some popcorn, maybe have back-to-back, whatever.
Yeah, do like one of them too.
Yeah. Have an edible, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. A legal one. Yeah. Legal drug use only.
Yeah.
Here's the premise. Claire and Chris Pratt have split up. It is heartbreaking.
I know, it's ridiculous.
They're not together anymore. Huge shock.
Yeah.
So, the island that the dinosaur park was on has the volcano. Yeah. The volcano is erupting, and it's going to kill all the dinosaurs. Maybe that was their contingency plan.
Right. They were like, if something goes wrong, this volcano... Because how would you not know this volcano is an active volcano and could erupt within the next decade?
Yeah, like if
2 decades, let's say.
If Androgynous Rex hadn't gotten free, then it might have happened when there was guests on the island. Okay, so Claire has become a dinosaur activist.
Yeah. Even though
she hated the dinosaurs
them in the first one.
Yeah. She's now a dinosaur activist. She's like, no, they're living things. We have to save them. Save the dinosaurs, even though they tried to kill me.
Several times.
She gets recruited by John Hammond's secret partner.
Yeah, another person we've never heard of again, right? Like, it's just like, oh, I was his partner. And you're like, no.
She was played by the guy that played the farmer in Babe.
Right. He was also Zephyr Cochrane, right? In Star Trek, First Contact.
Anyways.
Is the tall white guy.
Yeah, he's a friendly old farmer dad guy. Yeah. So she goes to his mansion, and his protege's there, and he's like, listen, Claire, we gotta save these fucking dinosaurs.
So they know the island's gonna erupt.
Yeah, they know the island's gonna erupt. He's like, we gotta save these dinosaurs.
Right.
I think I can save like 20 of them, but we need you to go in and use your handprint on this one machine so that we can track them. And we can only use your handprint. We can't use anybody else's.
Like, well, and I guess I would assume East Indian boss guy, didn't he die?
He's dead.
Oh, yeah,
he died in the first one.
So I can see it. Okay, I can see the logic. Because she was highly placed in the park.
And Protege...
She was like number 2, so...
Protege and Claire kind of know each other, and there's like a little bit of a flirtation going on.
Right.
And he's like, listen, what we really need, though, is we really need Blue the Raptor, because reasons.
Yeah, why did they need Blue the Raptor?
I don't remember what he told her.
Oh, really? Because it was just that dumb?
It was like, reasons.
Yeah, okay. Movie reasons.
For whatever reason, we can't find him using the tracking shit. We can only track him using Chris Pratt, so you're gonna have to go to Chris Pratt and get him to come save Blue.
Right.
Sure. Okay. And then while she's there, she speaks briefly to John Hammond's partner, and you get the idea that he like just really loves dinosaurs.
Right.
He's got a big room in his mansion that looks like a museum. It's got little glass cases with dinosaurs in it and shit.
Okay.
And his granddaughter is running around in the background, and she's like, I'm a little child. Look at me, I'm precocious. She has an English accent. That wasn't just me being an asshole. That was actually what she sounded like.
Yeah.
Okay, so Claire finds Chris Pratt building a house.
Yeah.
And she's like, we gotta go save Blue. And he's like, no. And she's like, but we gotta save Blue. And he's like, no.
Double no?
I'm building this house. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm not going back to Monster Island.
Yeah, I'm fine. And then she's like, but we gotta save Blue. And he's like, nope. And then she's like, there's a charter plane tomorrow. So then...
Be on it. Probably was the line, right?
Yeah. Cut to Claire getting on the charter plane with 2 of the telemarketers that she was working with Save the Dinosaurs with. And it turns out one is a specialist in computers and the other one this is great. She's a dinosaur doctor.
Yeah.
But she's never worked on a dinosaur before.
Yeah, because...
But she's like a medical dinosaur doctor.
Yeah, like how would that even be possible?
Well, obviously, reasons.
Okay, yeah.
So then she gets on the plane, and then she's like, oh no, Chris Pratt isn't here. And then he like sits up from the back seat, and he's like, what took you guys so long? It's just cinematic masterpiece.
Oh, God.
So they fly to the island, and there's a bunch of military dudes there.
Already.
So
they're ready to like do the evac as long as they just get Claire's handprint.
Yeah, they just need her handprint to do it.
Oh. Okay.
They're all like, hey guys, thanks for coming. We're super friendly.
I'm sure, yeah.
Hi, my name is Good Guy McGoodguy Minton.
Yeah, exactly. Gruff McMilitary here to be nice.
We just want to save some dinosaurs. Nothing nefarious going on here.
Yeah. Isn't one of them played by Buffalo Bill as well, right? From Silence of the Lambs?
No idea.
I've heard that. He's like the hunter character who was similar to like the other one.
Yeah, sure. There wasn't really a hunter.
Oh, really? I thought he was there.
It's just head military guy.
Oh, I thought he was there because he wanted to like kill Indominus Rex or whatever.
No.
Okay. So.
Indominus Rex is dead.
Oh.
He died at the end of Jurassic World.
Okay, sorry. So he's just head military guy.
He's just the friendliest head military guy you've ever met in your life. He's
Excellent.
Just super nice.
Everything's on the up and up.
Super chill.
Yes.
Nothing but good things happening.
Copy.
So they get to the compound. Claire scans her handprint. They know where the dinosaurs are. They're like, great, now we can help everybody.
Yeah.
But it takes a bit for the system to get up, which is why she brought computer telemarketer.
Yeah. Well, it's assumed it's been abandoned and broken.
It's been abandoned. It's broken, yeah.
You gotta turn power on and stuff.
So while they're turning the power on, Chris Pratt, military man, and dinosaur doctor, the other telemarketer, go off to find Blue.
Sure.
They get it online. Just Claire and even though there's a bunch of military guys are there, just Claire and computer guy are in the compound and they get locked in. Mm-hmm. So as this is happening, Chris Pratt manages to track Blue, befriends him. He's about to touch his nose, and then military guy tranks Blue.
Right.
Because betrayal.
Oh, what?
The raptor, Blue's not tranked yet. She's not asleep.
Right.
So she attacks one of them.
Yes.
And he shoots her with a real gun.
Oh.
But she's not dead.
Oh.
She's just injured. But then Chris Pratt gets mad, so they trank Chris Pratt.
Nice.
Yeah. With a dinosaur tranquilizer.
Yeah, no. Wouldn't that like just basically murder him?
Yeah. And then then dinosaur doctor's like, well, you guys betrayed us.
They trank her?
No, they're like, listen, you make sure Blue doesn't die or we'll kill you.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And she's like, oh shit, it's a good thing I was here since you guys were shooting dinosaurs.
I'm curious, did they make any mention of the rest of the pack that Blue used to go with?
No, they don't give a shit. They only need Blue.
Yeah, but where is the pack, though?
Don't know.
Oh, they don't know. Because normally...
Maybe dead?
Maybe dead, okay.
Maybe alive?
More normally. I know one of them died, I think, at the end of the first Jurassic World, fighting the T-Rex and Indominus there. But there'd be a couple others.
The rest of the pack have decided to shun Blue.
But Blue is their alpha, so...
Well, see, what happened was Blue was an asshole one day. They shunned her.
I was just curious.
They moved to a cave on the other side of the island.
I was just Chris Pratt might have had some like lines being like, oh, we should try to find the others. They'll be running with Blue or whatever. Okay.
No idea.
So they trank, and then
He might have had a line that said that. Okay. I don't remember.
They forced Lady Doctor to do some meds.
Yeah, so they take them on so Blue, Lady Doctor, in a
Chris
truck.
Pratt. Yeah.
No, they leave Chris Pratt.
Oh, no.
And then the volcano erupts.
Oh, God.
So the volcano erupts, and for some reason, a dinosaur gets into the compound that the computer guy and Claire can't get out of.
Right.
And almost attacks him.
I was about to say a herbivore or a carnivore dinosaur?
No, a mean one.
Oh, okay. Mean dinosaur or a friendly dinosaur? Yeah.
Mean, super mean. And he's like, rah! But luckily, the volcano erupts and it kind of creates a curtain of lava between them. We're trying to figure out how to get out while the dinosaur's trying to figure out how to get through the lava curtain.
Right.
This is great, right? There's nothing wrong with this. I don't know what happens to the lava once it hits the floor.
Yeah,
There's like a drain or something because it doesn't spread out. It just goes away. So with that happening, lava's coming towards Chris Pratt.
Oh, no.
And he's waking up. So he has this kind of hilarious scene where he's like half passed out and he's rolling away from the truck. And he rolls over a log to get away from it.
That does sound pretty hilarious, actually.
It's great. So Chris and Computer Guy escape through a hole in the ceiling, and I assume that dinosaur dies from the lava.
Right.
And then they're out there, and then Chris Pratt runs out of the woods, followed by every dinosaur on the island.
They're trying to get away from the lava, it's assumed, or whatever.
And they kind of have this chase scene where they're running, and they end up finding a hamster ball, and for whatever reason, only Claire and Computer are able to get in there, and it's rolling down the hill, and there's dinosaurs fighting, falls into the water.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the very beginning.
Oh.
That's okay. Okay.
There's like an opening scene of some
There's
sort?
an opening scene. It's kind of important because it made this water scene very tense.
Right, doesn't it involve the Biggie thing? And it's like
so what happens is there's these dudes that come to like have a submarine and they come to get a bone from a Drogenous Rex so they can clone it.
Oh.
And then they get it up to the military, but then the big
whatever it is
thing eats the submarine.
The water one?
Yeah.
Here's one thing I heard about that as well, is that when you look at the original layout of Jurassic World, that lake is in the middle of the island.
Oh, yeah.
So how is the thing on the outside of the island now in the water?
It makes no sense. There's gates that close, like underwater gates, and they leave them open. So this guy has been running amok. He's been eating whales this entire time.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Okay. So, anyway, so they fall in the water. So it's really intense.
Because where's the Biggie?
Where's Biggie?
Yeah.
Didn't use that at all. He doesn't come, but that's what the whole time I was thinking.
Yeah, you're like, oh man.
They're stuck in the hamster ball.
Because it would be assumed it's escaping from the lava as well.
Yeah, I guess it's already left.
It's already in the deep ocean.
It's like pieced out.
Yeah. Screw you guys, I can swim.
It's eaten like a small Polynesian island full of people already.
Yeah.
So they fall in the water. It's kind of cool, but kind of cheesy because you can see other dinosaurs kind of falling in the water around them.
Right.
And you see like bits of lava, and they're caught in the ball, and Chris Pratt has to shoot it to like open it, and then they get out.
Wait. The thing is vulnerable to ballistics?
Yeah.
I assume though, because it's like... doesn't the T-Rex fail to eat one in the last movie? Or the Indominus Rex was able to smash it but not eat through it?
Yeah. It's stupid.
Okay.
Or maybe they open the door. I can't remember what they do.
They still get the door open. Okay, yeah.
He shoots it though, and it makes a hole.
Okay.
Yeah. They get out, and then they decide, okay, well, we gotta get on this boat full of dinosaurs.
Sure.
It's the only way off the island. So they sneak on.
They sneak onto the military boat?
Yeah.
Full of dinosaurs?
Totally undetected.
Wow, good for them.
And in the best way possible because they...
The three of them? Because, where's Lady Doctor?
She's already on the boat.
Yeah, on the boat, with Blue.
Yeah, so the three of them steal the truck, and the boat's pulling away, and they drive the truck at full speed towards the boat, and, does a jump, and then lands on the boat, and nobody in the military says anything. They just get out of the truck.
Maybe the noise from the volcano, you know?
But it's like an open bay, and there's people walking around. It's great.
Okay.
So they get on the boat.
Yeah, no one radio's like, hey, a Jeep just jumped on your boat?
Yeah. Nobody... Not a Jeep. It's like a freight truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's so stupid.
Okay.
And then we have like this... It's supposed to pull at heartstrings, but it didn't for me because I don't have a heart.
Right.
But you get the shot of like this one long neck brontosaurus standing on the dock. And it's like... And it's like clouds of ash just form. It's
like, hey, just jump in the water thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be sad, but it's like, why did you leave me, guys?
Yeah, maybe because you're too big for our boat.
It's great.
Yes.
was heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
I cried.
Oh, yes.
So then on the boat, Blue needs a blood transfusion. This is just great science for a kid.
I was about to say, there's some great writing coming up right here.
Yeah.
Blue needs blood.
It has to be from a similar predator.
I would just say, why not another raptor? But they must have not captured
There's
any
no
others.
raptors.
Okay.
It has to be from a predator dinosaur with 3 fingers and toes.
So a T-Rex.
So they go to draw blood from a tranked T-Rex.
Sure.
And the T-Rex wakes up in the middle of it.
Of course.
But he doesn't escape. He just kind of wakes up and thrashes around, and it's this intense scene where they get blood, and then they give the blood transfusion to Blue.
All right.
Great science.
Yeah.
So then all the trucks go to the mansion because they're going to auction off the dinosaurs to rich people.
Yeah. When I heard that, I was like, wait, now there's dinosaurs, and apparently he's got a whole big underground compound / lab that not Hammond doesn't know about.
Yeah. So while they were still on the island, the granddaughter discovers that he has this secret underground lab.
Oh, okay.
That he's going to auction off the dinosaurs. That he's a bad guy. That he's made a new androgynous Rex that's mostly raptor.
Right.
And they specifically need Blue because it doesn't have a mother. And they need Blue to be the super duper dinosaur's mother and train it to have empathy for people.
Oh my god.
That is their plan.
That is the stupidest plan. What?
Because they just, like, they took any sense of reason and they're like, out the window.
Yeah, like I could see if you need Blue for... I don't even... Yeah, okay, so...
Okay.
They need Blue to, like, shepherd this super raptor
They need
that they've
Blue
made.
to train the super raptor on how
to like people.
To like people and to listen to people so that they can use the super raptor as a weapon.
But they tranked Blue when it was meeting with the only human it trusts.
Yeah.
So trust might be a little hard to come by right now with Blue.
And I forgot to mention, when they were getting all the dinosaurs on the boat, the head military guy is a dick.
Right.
And he starts just pulling teeth out of random dinosaurs' mouths so that he can make a necklace.
Well, yeah. I mean, how often are you going to get, like, dinosaur teeth?
But they're alive. They're just tranked.
They're not feeling anything, they're tranked.
Yeah, but that's important to remember because it's a key plot point later.
Yeah.
So they find Chris Pratt and Claire driving a truck up to the mansion with all the other trucks, and they're like, we know you guys are bad. Well, to them, they're bad, right? So they put them in a jail cell, and they start this auction. And we're at the point now where, like, nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
Reality is broken. All science is bad, and here is the most annoying part of the movie for me.
Yeah.
They are auctioning dinosaurs off, and they are starting the price per dinosaur at $4 million.
Yeah, but that's starting price, you know. I assume they got higher.
Yeah, but even like I think the highest one they mentioned is like 14 million.
Yeah, that's not even money.
That's not that's basically worth nothing. Like, millionaire is not a term that means rich anymore.
No.
All the houses in Vancouver are worth $1 million.
Yeah.
It was like I was saying before the podcast.
Yeah.
My landlords own 3 houses in Vancouver. They could sell all 3 houses, buy a dinosaur, and have money left over.
Yeah.
This is so dumb. Like,
yeah, I almost feel like there should have been a B, and maybe they shot it with B, and then they were like, oh, it sounds like too much money to say billion.
Yeah.
And we'll go with million. Maybe, and again, maybe because it's like a foreign market thing. Maybe they're like, oh, the Chinese will think that's weird.
I think if it was like, if they said 40 million a dinosaur, I would have been like, that's really cheap.
Yeah, it's a reasonable starting bid. Let's
4 million, that's like, fuck, I could probably go get a loan for that much money.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, I want to go buy a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Well, and I think because as well, like you were saying, that these people are willing to risk so much to go get a single dinosaur bone to even try to, like, you know, replicate this technology or use it for military purposes, that, yeah, like a foreign agent would be like, for $4 million, I could sell that for billions of dollars. Like,
yeah.
So
and you know what else? This is the thing. Yeah. They're auctioning off the dinosaurs so that they can have money to build more dinosaurs like the super dinosaur.
Right.
So that they can auction those off. It's so dumb.
Yeah, like, I think I agree with what you're saying here, is that the $4 million price tag is not accurate.
That's all I could focus on. Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, do you know how many people could own dinosaurs?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the shadowy elite. It would be, like, lawyers.
Yeah, well, but I was going to say as well, how many dinosaurs were there in this auction?
I don't know, like 50?
That's a lot. So it's
but they should have charged more.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is I agree they should have charged more. Maybe it was like
20.
Yeah, because it was like. I think like the bidding war with there's like, oh, there's only 20 dinosaurs, and like, you know, Russia and Korea want one and stuff like that. Then the bidding war would go up a little bit.
But no, he wasn't expecting to get more than $4 million because he was like really surprised when people were bidding like $6 million on it.
It's so weird because again, it goes back to Jurassic Park 1. They were willing to pay Nedry like. Newman, like millions of dollars to smuggle out just the DNA capsules, not even a full dinosaur.
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't.
It's poor writing, I believe, at this point.
It's poor writing. Yeah. Like, how many dinosaurs could Elon Musk buy without noticing?
Yeah, or Jeff Bezos.
Yeah,
just
like put it on his fucking American Express, right? Like, I'll just take 6 dinosaurs.
Well, and then do they get into the motivation is to sell the dinosaurs so they can build more super dinosaurs? But why are these people there buying dinosaurs? Did they even talk about that?
They got money.
Okay.
Would you buy a dinosaur if you had money?
Sure, but I just mean like I was saying, there is it more other military people or like they're like
they're like dudes in suits. That's all you know.
Yeah.
There's no ladies, I don't think. No, there's one lady because she screams at one point. Mostly dudes in suits though.
Just there.
And they're in this room and they have built this incredible system where like the cage of the dinosaur comes out into the middle of the room and then they bid on it from there. It's so stupid, and
I totally believe you.
It's the stupidest thing ever. Anyway, so more stupid coming. Claire and Chris Pratt are in this jail cell. They realize
in the underground complex.
Underground complex, where all the other dinosaurs are being kept.
Right.
They realize that there's a battering ram dinosaur in the.
Right, the one with like the skull and like the bones or whatever. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, what's the name of that Pokemon that wears a skull on its head?
Cubone.
Yeah, it's Cubone's beside them. They realize this, so then they're like, "Oh, cool." Chris Pratt starts whistling, and then the dinosaur breaks into their cell, and then he whistles again, and it breaks them out of the cell, and then he runs around with battering ram dinosaur because they're best friends now. And at this point, like, your brain's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. They find... Oh, at some point, the protege goes and kills John Hammond's friends. He suffocates him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The old man?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize the old man dies in this.
Yeah, because I guess the granddaughter figures out what's going on. She's going to tell him.
Right.
And so he just smothers him instead.
Right.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Sure, I mean, I guess, but it's like you could just... Okay. Okay.
It's actually a really funny scene because he's like, confronts him about what his granddaughter said. He's
right.
Like, listen, I know you have a secret complex under here.
Yeah.
And dude's like, oh no. And he's like, can you pass me that phone? Because he's in bed. He's bedridden, right? He's like, can you pass me the phone so I can call the authorities on you?
Oh, God.
And the guy like goes to the phone, picks it up, and he's like, nope. Pillow in the face. Fucking rich elite.
Yeah, basically. Well, I was going to say, at least you could, dispose of the corpse via a dinosaur, so.
No, he just leaves him in the bed because he's all hooked up to medical stuff, so he's like, oh, he passed away in his sleep or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways. Stupid. Little girl witnesses it. She runs into Claire and Chris Pratt, explains what's happening, gets some good exposition. She becomes Chris Pratt's best friend. She hugs him.
Yeah.
Then they're like leaving the mansion, and then they notice that they're going to auction off Super Dinosaur, which wasn't their original plan. They were just going to show the dinosaur is like, this is a
the future
prototype, right?
This is the future dinosaur.
But people are like, 80 million. No, it's more like 8 million, but whatever. Yeah. They're like, oh shit, we gotta stop this. This dinosaur can't go out in the world. We gotta kill Super Dinosaur because it'll just kill people.
Sure.
Bad idea, guys.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt finds his battering ram dinosaur, and they basically just go in, and he's like, give her. And then the dinosaur just starts battering ramming people.
Just give her.
It's dumb. Like, that's the scene.
Yeah.
Then, like, Chris Pratt disappears.
Yeah.
And then you go, like, the next time we see that room, there's a bunch of dead people. Most of them are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how does battering ram the things lead to them killing, or they just want to stop the auction, not kill Uber Dinosaur?
I don't know what they wanted to do.
Okay.
The Uber Dinosaur gets tranked at some point, though.
Right, okay.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No.
It does not.
Oh, okay.
What happens is, I don't remember entirely because it's a bad movie, but the head military guy that's a dick comes in. The dinosaur pretends that it's tranked.
Yes, I've heard this, yeah.
He goes in to, like, steal a tooth because he's an asshole, and the dinosaur wakes up.
Gets mauled, I assume. Yeah.
And he eats him.
Yeah.
But the door's open now.
Ah.
And that's when we get random screaming lady, and he's like, oh, more food.
More food.
And he comes out of the cage. And then there's this ridiculous chase scene type thing with Dinosaur, Chris Pratt, Claire, and little girl.
Right.
They're hiding in the museum rooms. The dinosaur's like playing cat and mouse with them. They turn off the lights get turned on. It's so stupid. It, like, you could put like the Benny Hill music to it and it would make sense.
It's like a Scooby-Doo routine.
It's pretty much a Scooby-Doo routine. I don't remember what happens. It might have been Blue or something.
Right. Yeah. So
No.
How does Blue get back involved here?
No. Here's what happens. Little girl runs upstairs to her bedroom to hide in her bed.
Yes.
Androgynous Rex follows her.
Yeah.
Like Super Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Follows her up the stairs, goes outside, comes through the roof, comes in her window.
Yeah.
Little girl's just scared in her bed, just sitting there. And he comes and he, like, reaches his finger, and that's from the trailer.
Right.
Yeah. And then Chris Pratt bursts in, shoots him a couple times. Blue comes in. Chris Pratt gets a kid. They're on the roof. Some other shit happens. Blue attacks Super Dinosaur.
Right.
They fall through the skylight. Dinosaur gets skewered on
something.
An old dinosaur's skeleton.
Sure.
So he's dead now.
Yeah.
Great.
What about Blue?
Blue's fine.
Blue's fine.
Blue's running around.
Oh, good for Blue.
Basically, all the people are gone now.
Yeah.
Except they're not because we don't know where they are.
Yeah.
They're somewhere.
They just took off and they're like, the auction went weird.
Shit went bad, right?
Yeah.
At some point, Claire, Chris Pratt, and little girl meet up. Oh, and it's also revealed that the little girl is actually the old guy's daughter's clone.
That's what I've heard about that as well. She's a clone.
It's almost like an offhanded remark.
Yeah, like somebody shows up and is like, 5-6 years ago.
She's a clone.
Yeah. He wanted to, like, his daughter back and he cloned her and then bye.
That's basically it. Yeah. It's so, like, random and you're like, that didn't even need to be in there.
Yeah, like, why even bother unless you're trying to introduce something? Like, why introduce the fact that she's a clone?
At the end of the movie?
Yeah, at the end of the movie, and then it's like...
Because of this scene coming up.
I was about to say,
which is just great writing again. And probably because they're setting it up for Jurassic World 3.
Yeah.
Everything goes to shit.
Sure.
Okay. Claire, Chris Pratt, the little girl, meet up with Lady Doctor and Computer Boy.
Oh, okay.
They're still fine. They had their own adventure, and I don't really care about it. But they meet up, and they're like, oh, look at all these dinosaurs in cages. Something science gas is gonna kill them.
Right.
So Claire lets them out of their cages, but they're still in, like...
Yeah, like in the pen enclosure or whatever.
The pen enclosure.
Yeah.
And there's a big red button to let them out of the pen. There's actually a big red button.
No, yeah, it's like the big... yeah.
It's like literally a big red button.
Yeah.
And we get this shot of the dinosaurs in the enclosed area with the smoke, and it looks so bad.
Really?
It does not look good.
Oh.
It looks like a scene out of an anime. Like, it's just not done well.
Really?
And they're, like, all on top of each other. There's no way that there is that many dinosaurs in that space. Like, it's just bizarre. I don't know why they did that. Claire's about to let them out, but she's like, no, I can't. They should just die. I should let them die. And then they turn away, and then the little girl hits a button. She's like, but they're like me. Yeah. I deserve to live, and so do they. So the dinosaurs are released into the world, and they kind of chase people out, and the protege gets eaten or some shit. I don't remember. I think T-Rex eats them or something. Not sure.
Well, that would mirror Jurassic Park 2, where, you know, the InGen guy gets eaten by the T-Rex. So it was like, I assume they would do that because it's like the same story beat.
Yeah, right. Something like that. Yeah. I don't know. He's trying to get away with the bone, and the bone gets crushed, and, and then he gets eaten. Yeah. And then we just, you know, we get a scene of Claire and I guess they decide to adopt the clone.
Right.
Chris Pratt, Claire, little girl, science boy, and dinosaur doctor just driving along the highway, and then there's a
Blue run on the side?
No. Oh, sorry. Blue runs up.
Uh-huh.
And Chris Pratt's like, come with us. You're one of us. And he's like, no. And runs away. He looks at a cage, looks back at Chris Pratt, and then runs off into the woods.
Oh, okay.
So we get like a scene of them driving down this highway. There's the flying dinosaurs.
Really?
Yeah.
Back again?
Yeah, they're just flying along beside them.
Right.
And then we get some other scenes where we get this stuff.
Or there's some Jeff Goldblum exposition or some kind of scene with him at the end, right?
So there's bookend Jeff Goldblum. At the beginning, he's saying we should just let them die on the island in a court scene.
Oh, okay.
And at the end, he's saying we should have just let them die on the island, but now they're here and we have to deal with it.
Right. But the now they're here is less than 50 of them.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we could wrangle them down.
Well, I think that I don't know, whatever. It seems like more now.
Okay.
But we get
Somehow.
we get this montage of like nightmare dinosaur from the ocean eating surfers in the waves, which looks cool.
Right. Oh, okay. Because I've seen that shot.
Yeah, from
like that trailer.
That's like 1 second of the movie at the very end.
So now they're just like dinosaurs are happening?
Yeah, and then we get this crazy like scene, which I don't know, the T-Rex goes to the zoo. And he's standing like from the people side, and then there's like a lion on a rock, like Simba style, like looking down at him, and they're just roaring at each other. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure T-Rex would win lion.
Lions don't back down.
Anyway, it's really stupid, and that's the end of the movie.
Yeah, and here was my thing again, going back to it's like, how do you get people to interact with the dinosaurs? And it's like, okay, obviously the end goal is to bring them to the mainland, but you blew up their island, so there are limited quantities of them.
Mother Nature blew up their island.
I mean, writing-wise, the volcano blew it up. So there's limited quantities of the dinosaurs.
I guess they bred or something.
Yeah, but we would stop them. Humans are efficient at murdering things, and they're like, oh, there's only 50 of these dinosaurs. Maybe we won't find Blue, but it's one raptor. It'll die eventually. Yeah. It's one T-Rex. It doesn't have a lady T-Rex. No. It'll die eventually.
It might be a lady T-Rex.
Yeah, but it can't.
You don't know that it's
reproduce.
Yeah. It doesn't have a partner. Yeah. But it might be a lady T-Rex. Right. We don't know. How do we tell?
It can't reproduce, let's just say. Okay, so maybe some of the other ones, but we would be able to exterminate them. Like, it's not.
I feel like Monster of the Deep might survive.
Sure, that one would be a little harder to find.
But we would just stop going in the ocean.
Yeah, well, and also, again, it's how is it going to reproduce?
It's gonna live forever, obviously.
Sure, that's cool.
It's gonna go down to Mariana's Trench.
Yeah,
chill out there for a bit, come back up.
Every 10 years it comes out and then goes back down. That's your movie right there.
I'd watch that movie. That'd be terrifying.
Every 15 years it rises.
Just gotta wait it out. It'll go back to sleep.
Yeah, it's the new Jaws.
Yeah. Oh my god, that thing is terrifying.
Yeah, so I just feel like the premise of a potential sequel.
This movie
of the
is
dinosaurs.
so stupid.
Yeah, it's like there are limited amounts of them, and from what I've understood, the technology was in the lab that I assume got overrun and smashed, and so how are they bringing more dinosaurs back to life?
I think B.D. Wong got out.
Oh, yes. So you can be evil geneticist somewhere now
Don't
again.
remember. He's not evil. He's
willing to do evil things.
He's willing to do evil. I think he's just so into science that he doesn't care how he gets the funding. That's what I've surmised.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one that explained, like, oh yeah, we need Blue to be the mother of our monstrosity.
He wasn't involved with that side of the program, though. Like, he was just the one making them. He wasn't a behavioral scientist of dinosaurs.
Well, maybe that's why things went wrong, Dad.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't know.
That's what Chris Pratt's job was behavioral scientist of dinosaurs.
Yeah, but it just seems
a raptor whisperer.
It's so ridiculous.
This whole movie, there's nothing not ridiculous about Jurassic World 2. That's it. That's my review. There's no part where you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, none of it. Like, having a group of telemarketers to save the dinosaurs. Like, minute 1 to minute whatever.
It was,
yeah. It's just... There's nothing not scary.
Yeah, like I like the idea of like, oh, we gotta send Claire because her handprint will open the locks. That's cool to me. Yeah. Because it's like, okay, that's a good reason why you get one of your characters come back. There's no reason for Chris Pratt to go back.
Oh, because he had to find Blue.
No, zero. Even the whole find Blue, zero reason.
Because he was the only one that could trick Blue into going into a cage.
Yeah, but that's just ridiculous.
Then his motivation was like, I can't let Blue die. He's my baby.
Yeah.
And he watches videos of himself training Blue as a baby.
Really?
That's what makes him decide to go back. So dumb.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, they could just find Blue after she turns on the gizmo.
Yeah, probably.
And then they could snipe him with a trank they do anyway.
They're going to trank him anyway.
This whole convoluted plot didn't have to happen.
It was dumb. Well, Chris Pratt.
I get it. Chris Pratt's a likable, great actor, and
And he does not walk in this movie. He does not.
He's always running or jumping or rolling.
Running or jumping or rolling. He's action starring it up to the max.
Why not? I mean, it's a dumb Jurassic Park movie.
It's great.
Yeah. Or Jurassic World movie, I should say.
He's outrunning the dinosaurs.
Nice.
He's parkouring his life.
Nice. Yeah. I was actually kind of interested originally about the sequel. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool what they're going to do. And then as soon as I kind of heard some stuff, I was like, I'm out. This movie has, it just does not interest me at all in what they're trying to do. It's like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, I was interested to see the sequel too, and then I saw it. I don't think I saw very many trailers. I'm just like, what is this garbage?
Yeah, I don't really watch trailers, but I had heard a couple things, and then I was kind of like, I'm out.
Yeah, I assumed it was gonna all take place on the island. Like, I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, like maybe the idea of. No, because we would know. Like, some kind of island-related disaster, but maybe not a volcano. Maybe they're on it because they're going to try to, get them off, and then, an earthquake happens.
Yeah.
Unannounced. And then something goes wrong.
And then that makes the volcano erupt.
Yeah, the whole mansion dinosaur part.
Dan.
That's movie 3.
Yeah.
Don't bring that into movie 2. Save that for movie 3. That's your opening premise, because they managed to recover some stuff from the island, but not very much, because the earthquake damaged it, lava happened, shit. And then, but it's like, but we had our secret lab. We've got some dinosaurs. Something goes wrong in the mansion. Now there's more dinosaur mayhem. That's movie 3, not halfway through movie 2. Right?
Yeah, I could see that being movie 3, and then you have less dinosaurs. Yeah. You got one raptor running around trying to kill people.
Well, yeah, or you got your super raptor.
Yeah.
In the town, and you're like, oh man, we gotta stop it, or whatever, right?
I could always... Sorry, when you said Super Raptor in the town, all I pictured was, the town of Sleepy Hollow, but, with a raptor in it.
Yeah, but I just feel like that's your premise for movie 3. Save that idea.
No, premise of movie 3 is the world has been overrun by dinosaurs.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Even though they're genetically designed to die.
Listen.
They can't breed.
Here's why, Dan. So, they have some tree frog DNA. Yeah. So they breed with tree frogs. And then you have a hybrid of tree frog dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Because, the world's greatest predator is the tree frog,
yes,
right?
they're covered in poison.
They're covered in poison, yeah.
So every time someone licks it, they die.
Yeah. It's just a movie about people licking dinosaurs.
Check out this Brontosaurus. Ah!
Oh my god, it's so dumb.
That's why, like I said,
they just brought the mean dinosaurs.
Yeah,
they didn't bring any herbivores.
Yeah,
just brought the predators.
But that's what I'm saying. That could be your premise for movie 3. It's like, oh, we've been working on them in secret in this lab because we knew it was bad, but now we're going to auction them off to military people, and it goes wrong. Movie
3 is going to be all of Chris Pratt's dinosaur friends and Chris Pratt.
But he's got no dinosaur friends. They're all
No, they find him. I think
they said it was just Blue.
Blue and battering ram.
Oh, okay, battering ram.
Right. Okay, so they find Chris Pratt's house because he gives them his address, presumably.
Sure.
And then they get together and they want to stop all the other mean dinosaurs, but there's this prejudice against dinosaurs now because they're killing everyone.
Sure.
So Chris Pratt dresses them up like ladies in wigs and stuff. And then they go off to wrangle all the other dinosaurs.
Right.
And T-Rex is his friend too, kind of.
Of course.
T-Rex doesn't try to eat him at all. So T-Rex gets a wig.
Yeah.
Battering ram gets a wig. Blue gets a wig.
Yeah.
This is flawless. This is where this movie franchise was going.
Yeah, it's so far and away from the
Jurassic
majesty
Park.
and the idea of Jurassic Park.
But
and even I heard there was a line that was like, Buddy was like, John Hammond never saw dinosaurs as like a source of profit or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's like he built a theme park to show people the dinosaurs. If he wanted no profits, he would have not done that.
There is so many stupid lines in this. You could write a book of stupid lines in this movie.
Yeah, like,
it's just dumb.
Like maybe he was okay with not realizing a profit from his theme park, but he built a dinosaur theme park.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also a really creepy scene. I don't know. I just found it creepy, but when they're on the boat, Claire falls asleep.
Okay.
On, beside Chris Pratt.
Sure.
And
she just escaped the island.
Yeah. And she's got his head on her shoulder. They're not together. They're still not together. Right. And she's got his head on her shoulder, and her hand is, in his shirt. Mm-hmm. And he, wakes up and sees it, and he smells her. He's just like, her hair. And then she starts to stir, so he pretends to be asleep, and then she jumps off him right. Oh shit. But it was just the way they filmed it, the way that it was paced was just really fucking weird.
Oh yeah.
And kind of creepy. Just smelling her, I don't know. It's just.
I don't know.
I don't like it when people smell other people when they're unconscious. I think that's what it is.
That's
a pet peeve of mine.
Okay, that's fair.
It's just weird.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're sleeping. I'm gonna smell you now. Finally.
Yeah.
It's not romantic. It's creepy.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, you're just remembering the time they were together or something like that.
Yeah.
They could have done that without the smelling.
I get what they were going for, but smelling people when they're asleep is weird.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
They could have done it without that.
Yeah,
the emotion could have been conveyed simply. He just looks down, does a little smile, pretends to go back to sleep or whatever, and then she wakes up and you're like, oh, okay. That was the scene.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. It doesn't have to be.
They didn't need to be broken up either.
Yeah.
Because it also lent nothing to the movie because it's not like they were arguing. It's not like there was any tension.
Right.
They were just not together, and then they have a kiss at one point.
And I assume it's it's assumed they're together.
And then they're together after that. Yeah. They could have just been together. She could have gone to him and be like, listen, I talked to protege. Yeah. We need to get these dinosaurs off the island. They need you to find Blue. And he could have been like, I can't do that. And then there could have been some tension.
I'm building our dream house, lady.
There could be some tension in that relationship.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
But no. They had to just, nope. Smell her while she's sleeping. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not the best movie ever.
Yeah.
That's my conclusion.
I think, like you said, originally maybe on a Netflix type service or whatever, check it out.
Totally watch it on Netflix.
Not worth it. Although, because I wanted to bring up some box office numbers.
Yeah.
You're already too late. Because apparently this movie has made a ton of money already.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Worldwide, it's already made $1.14 billion.
Oh my god, do you know how many dinosaurs you could buy with that?
Yeah. There's definitely going to be a Jurassic World 3. There's no way they're not going to make one. I don't know the production budget of the movie. Assume 250.
Yeah.
Just because the amount of CG involved, maybe. But it's because that's the same amount of money as an Avengers. And I know Jurassic World, they didn't spend that much. I think they spent $150 million to make it, and it made $1.6 billion, almost $1.7 billion. Like, it was worldwide, like, gangbuster.
I would say go watch any Marvel movie over this movie.
Sure. I mean, that's a fair assessment.
If you're gonna go pay to see me, although I heard that Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't great.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually haven't checked it out. I haven't
seen it either.
Checking it out. But I was gonna say, just looking at some numbers, it is interesting. Worldwide, unadjusted. I know, like, adjusted for inflation, Jurassic Park has still made the most money.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's still number one.
Yeah.
But not too far behind it is Jurassic World, and then followed by The Lost World, so Jurassic Park 2. Then Fallen Kingdom, and then Jurassic Park 3. This is just domestic, like North American numbers. But like worldwide, Jurassic Park World, of course, Jurassic World 1.6 billion, Jurassic Fallen Kingdom's already made 1.14, and then followed by Jurassic Park just under $1 billion, which is pretty good for back in the 90s. And then followed by 2 and 3. This is what's crazy is and it almost makes sense why there was the gap, is Jurassic Park 3 only made $368 million.
Oh.
That they still realized a profit though. Like, they spent less than $100 million making that movie. I think it was like 80 or maybe 90 or something like that kind of thing. So they still made a chunk of money on it, but it just wasn't the same chunk of money that the previous ones had brought in.
Right.
And so it's like you knew that there was going to be a fourth one, but it was just kind of like, what were they going to do story-wise? And like I said, there was some weird rumors and weird stories out there that they were talking about. Yeah. But sorry, I interrupted you. You were going to say.
I hope the next movie is good.
Sure. I mean, you always hope you go in and see a good movie. No one wants to go in and be not entertained.
Like, I don't know, though. Like, from Jurassic World wasn't...
It was entertaining. But it wasn't a good movie.
It wasn't Jurassic Park,
No,
right?
Of course not. It could have been maybe Jurassic Park to a younger generation, but you could just show those people Jurassic Park. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is an inferior one. Watch the good one.
Yeah, totally.
Or like, oh, we're going to go see Jurassic World. Hey, maybe you should watch Jurassic Park first. And then it's like, oh, mind blown. That was the way better movie.
Yeah, no, totally.
Right.
Except I don't know if a youth of today watching Jurassic Park would have their mind blown, even if it was on a big screen.
I don't think so from the CG factor, but the story is so much tighter.
Totally. Yeah. I totally agree with that. But yeah, just, like, if you're gonna do a campy movie, go all out.
I think that's the problem, is that movies try to ride that line, and then it ends up being bad. Yeah. And it's like, if you're gonna do a weird thing, just do the weird thing.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna do camp, go full camp, have detective raptors, like... Just go balls deep, all in, and realize that you won't make as much money.
That's the problem, is they want to make all that money.
Because, like, that's why Mars Attacks is great.
Sure.
It is 100% campy, stupid, but so good because they're making fun of a B. They're making a successful parody of a B movie that is also a B movie.
Yeah, it's like parody of all those old 60s and 50s sci-fi ones.
And
like, the monster from the netherworld.
Yeah, and it's totally successful.
Yes.
When you frame it that way. But if you go into that thinking you're going to watch Independence Day, you would definitely be disappointed.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the point that we've gotten to Jurassic World with. If you go into the Jurassic World movie, like this one, thinking that it's going to be Jurassic Park, you're going to be disappointed.
Sure.
But if I went in knowing that it was going to be the Mars Attacks of Jurassic Park, then I would go in and... You know, like if they
But you're also saying is that they didn't
quite get there.
They didn't go that way, yeah.
But they were like they were like 5 gags away from being like super campy.
Fair enough.
You know, like make his muscles a little bit bigger. Give the clone girl a little bit of a weirder reveal. Right. Like, you know, like they were, you know, put Claire back in heels. Like that kind of thing. Like,
I think the main problem is just how do you get people back to the island after the first time it goes wrong? Like,
well, and if you go with a camp version, you can get them there.
It's almost more interesting is that if they did Jurassic World and it was already on the mainland.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
That would have made way more sense. They're like, okay, we tried the island thing. It didn't work.
We'll put it on the mainland.
It's smaller scale. Let's say it's on the mainland.
Yeah.
And then we're starting from there. And then it's like, then the first movie could be like, oh, we're going to expand Jurassic Park and make it bigger. And people are like, oh, maybe not. But it's like, no, it'll be fine. And then it goes wrong.
Yeah.
Then movie 2, you're like, the dinosaurs are already here. Shit. Right? Kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because that's what they've always wanted to do.
The dinosaurs are here and they got out somehow. Yeah. Done, right? Like,
that's what they've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
So that's what the 1999 Godzilla was basically based on.
Oh, really?
Well, the idea...
Wasn't that called Godzilla 2000?
I think it was just called... Yeah, or was it Godzilla 2000 or was it Godzilla?
I think it was called... That was the one with Matthew Broderick,
It was
right?
the one with Matthew Broderick. Because it was basically like the T-Rex in New York was like when you watch the movie.
That was the worst movie.
It was not a good movie.
I got kicked out of the theater because I was talking in it. Because I was like, this is the worst movie.
But that's what I mean. That's what they've always kind of wanted to do. And it's just like, then they would already have been there.
Yeah.
And then then you wouldn't have to do again a half and half thing in Jurassic World 2.
Yeah.
They're already here.
Yeah.
Not now we're going back and forth.
Or even like you could have been like, okay, Jurassic World happened, the volcano wiped out the island, all those dinosaurs are gone. There's another lab. Like we were saying, right?
Yeah, like the premise for the third one.
Yeah.
It would be, I would say, do the first one, but have the disaster occur, and then that's your movie.
Or there's a Russian lab.
Yeah, but the dinosaurs are...
And then they're
not cold-blooded.
No, but listen.
They're not cold-blooded.
They spliced them with polar bears.
I guess they are cold-blooded. They need to live in warm climates.
Okay, anyways, they
spliced them with polar bears.
They figured a way.
Yeah.
And now, Russia's overrun with dinosaurs.
Nice.
Russian dinosaurs.
Yeah, I guess they'd need some fat bears.
Dinosaurs. Yeah. And then Chris Pratt has to go in and like shut down the dinosaurs with a big red button, but he's got to go through an army of dinosaurs to get there. But he's got Blue.
Yeah, he's got Blue.
To help him.
Right.
Because Blue is smarter than Russian dinosaurs.
Because he's regular raptor.
Because when they spliced the Russian dinosaurs with polar bears, it made them stupider.
Yeah.
But angrier.
You know, I mean, as far as the writing ideas from Jurassic World, that sounds like a better premise.
Yeah, who's the director? I'm going to call him up. I'm like, I got a script idea.
Although apparently, from what I understand, because I haven't seen the movie, you have, Jurassic World 2, I've understood, actually, like, looks good. Like, cinematography-wise and everything, aside from maybe the one shot you were talking about.
Yeah, it looked fine.
Yeah, like, apparently it looks good. Like, the director did a good job in that sense. It's just the script was terrible.
Here's the thing.
Because directors don't write the script. A screenwriter does.
I know, but
sometimes they do.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
They have to execute it.
It didn't look bad. But it wasn't the best cinematography I've ever seen in my life. It didn't look amazing.
Sure.
It had this stupid shot of the Brontosaurus on the dock being an asshole, and it had this stupid shot of, like, all the weird dinosaurs stacked on top of each other.
Right.
It was okay.
Okay.
It wasn't...
Well, no, I just heard that there was, like, better use of lighting and, like, you know, shadowy
I disagree with that.
Okay.
Actually, because everything shot on the island looked like they were shooting it through an Instagram filter.
Yeah, so you make it look good.
It looked like they turned up the color contrast and
saturation a little high.
Yeah, like it didn't look realistic to me.
Okay.
And then everything in the mansion and on the boat was kind of beige. But I did see it in 3D, so that might have affected the colorization, as it always does.
Yeah, it really does. It really mutes the colors a lot.
I hate 3D. I don't even know why Andrew wanted to see it in 3D. So.
I definitely...
Fucking Andrew. This is ruining my life.
I definitely the 3D. Recommended weird books.
Making me see things in 3D.
Yeah.
Andrew, He listens to the podcast.
Again, I haven't seen it, but I wasn't planning on it. It does sound like Devin's giving it a high recommendation here.
Yeah, you should totally watch it.
Yeah, okay.
Make some popcorn, watch the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I again just wanted to go back to the numbers real briefly. It was interesting to me, that the first one still stands as near the top, considering it came out in 1993 of money.
Yeah, because it was so good.
It was
so
good.
Groundbreaking, and everybody went and saw it.
Yeah. I saw the first 3 in theater.
I saw the first one in theater. And
I saw them all.
I saw it. Do you remember the old movie theater in Mission that used to be on First Avenue?
Yes.
I saw it there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw it at the Abbey ones. But And I was going to say, I did see the first one, I think, multiple times, of course, because it was amazing.
I saw both Jurassic Worlds in theater.
Yeah, I haven't.
I saw both of them in VIP, too.
I haven't seen any of them in theater. I don't know. Just wasn't down with the journey back to the Jurassic Park.
I just like watching dinosaurs on the big screen.
And I think that's the main draw. But it would have been interesting, like I was saying, if they had tried to do something with the updated science of the dinosaurs. Like I say, now that we know that they would have feathers and that they were different than we thought. They weren't just big lumbering monsters.
This is an action movie.
They were more closer to raptors.
Space for science.
Yeah, they were more closer to raptors in the sense that they were mostly always I think we know most of them were hollow boned, and so they were quicker than we thought and stuff like that.
Yeah, but if we explained that, we wouldn't have time for Chris Pratt to smell his sleeping girl's hair.
It just would have been more interesting because with the CG we could do now, you could probably create this vision of what we think a dinosaur actually looks like really well.
Again, Dan, if we...
look at Merdra's hair. Her individual hairs were animated,
I know.
right? It's you could do some crazy cool feathery effects.
But listen, we can't muddle it down with all that kind of science because we have the science of how blue is going to be this other dinosaur's mother.
Yeah, that's fair.
And doing a blood transfusion with a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Right, yeah.
These are important things.
Yeah, because I'm not knowledgeable enough to know this, but I don't even know if a raptor and a T-Rex came from the same period of dinosaurs.
Yeah, but they're both predators with 3 toes.
Yeah, sure.
That was...
I understand the movie's take on it.
Let's get this right here.
Yeah. They could have just said, they use the same kind of amphibian DNA, and that would have made more sense.
No, Dad. Predators with 3 toes.
Like seriously,
a sloth.
I just came up with that off the top of my head, and that makes more sense to me that they're they use the same kind of amphibian, we could use the same blood. Okay, the T-Rex is made from that same one. Done.
Yeah. You can't destroy the magic of a movie by thinking about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately what the industry thinks of its audience these days.
It's interesting because there are good movies out there.
Of course.
You know what I watched the other day? This has nothing to do with dinosaurs.
Okay.
I watched I, Tonya is on
Netflix. With Margot Robbie, right?
My God, it was really good.
Yeah, I hadn't heard if it was good or bad, and I knew it came out, and I was like, that is weird.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was good or bad. Yeah. I had heard that it came out and that there was an Oscar nomination for
Margot? Really?
No.
Oh no, for someone else in it.
For the one that plays the mom, she won too.
Oh really?
Allison Jennings or something like that.
Okay, good for her.
Anyways, it's a great movie.
Oh.
It's done kind of docu-style, but not in an obnoxious way. It's a very subtle thing. And there are parts of it when you watch the news clips that they just did it exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so interesting to watch Margot Robbie, who was in a terrible movie, Suicide Squad, is Harley, right?
Yeah.
She's actually a really good actress, and there's it's so interesting because she is charismatic and beautiful, and Tonya Harding is neither of those things, but she does the role so well. Anyways, so that's a good movie. If you want to watch a movie that makes sense, I guess you could go watch that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I would watch Jurassic World 2.
No, it's interesting because when I did my Annihilation rant as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really good movie, and it was really too bad that Hollywood never kind of tried to get behind it and amp it up.
Dan, were there dinosaurs?
No, but there was weird other crap in it. It was awesome.
But there was no dinosaur.
No, there was definitely no dinosaurs.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it was... See Annihilation.
I still haven't seen it yet.
I know I've mentioned it several times now, and I did a video about it.
Ex Machina, right?
Ex Machina, because it's made by the same guy.
Same guy.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yes.
Super claustrophobic, builds suspense. There was more suspense in 5 minutes of Ex Machina. Like, before anything happens.
Yeah.
There's more of a sense of dread of the opening scene when he's reading an email that says he's won.
Yeah.
Than in the entire Fallen Kingdom.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So,
but like you said, this was more an action type film.
Yeah, just go watch it. Like, if you like big dinosaurs running around, you should go watch it. That's my review.
I just feel like
4
it's
stars.
I feel like there's better excuses to have big dinosaurs running around than what was created in this film, it sounds like.
There is 100 more reasons.
Yeah.
Like, better excuses.
Yeah.
Like, we could probably just name off 100.
I think we've already named off 20.
Yeah.
In just the span of you talking about it.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's not... Nothing about this makes sense, but it's fun.
Yes.
I watched it from beginning to end. I didn't walk out.
Yeah, didn't hate yourself for watching it.
Didn't hate myself for watching it.
Yeah.
The dinosaurs look cool. And if you want to watch big dinosaurs run around and Chris Pratt roll around, then you should go see it. The end. Yeah. But just don't have any expectations beyond that.
Yeah. Well, and just to sort of encapsulate and wrap it up, in a sense, I've never read the second book, like you said, but I would recommend reading the first book. The first Jurassic Park book was also really good.
I've only read the pirate book that Michael Crichton wrote, which was really good.
It was also really good. I was shocked that was never turned into a movie. And,
not yet.
Yeah, but
Chris Pratt, sign up for that shit.
I mean, the entire franchise as a whole, they're enjoyable movies, but the first one is so superior, and it's like if you never watched another Jurassic Park movie, you're fine.
Yeah, just watch the first one.
Yeah.
But
it's
But on the flip side, if you like watching people get chased by dinosaurs, watch the Jurassic World movies.
Yeah, we'll just continue with the series. Yeah. 2 and 3 are people running away from dinosaurs, and then Jurassic World is people running away from dinosaurs.
Chris Pratt is more charismatic.
Oh, yeah, he's way more charismatic than any of the other people. Yeah. Except for maybe Jeff Goldblum. But his character wasn't the smarmy, cocksure kind of guy. Yeah. He was a chaotician. So,
yeah. So if you like Chris Pratt and you like dinosaurs, there you go.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know, did you have any final thoughts before I assume we wrap up here?
Final thoughts.
Which I know you just said one a moment ago.
You know, I don't want to compare it to other movies, but if I had to...
There's 5 of them now. I mean, that's a franchise.
No, but I mean, if I had to compare it to another movie, I would say it's a bit like Avatar, where it's kind of pretty and there's action, but there's not much in the story.
Right.
That's how I would explain it.
Specifically Fallen Kingdom, or do you mean both Jurassic World films, essentially?
Yeah, probably both of them, but Jurassic World 1 is slightly better.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. That's my review. They're fun popcorn movies that you should get high and watch. That's it. Okay. Legally, though.
Yes.
Don't do illegal drugs.
Yeah, legal soon.
Yeah. Do you have any,
Well, that was my final thought earlier.
Oh, okay.
That's asking you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, yeah, to summarize, they're okay.
Alrighty.
If you're gonna watch one, watch the first one.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll wrap it up. You can find us on the interwebs with mad hacking skills. We're at tomeofuselessness.com. Don't hack us.
Yeah, just Google Tome of Uselessness. It's fine.
Skills.
Yeah.
We should watch Hackers on.
Oh my god, I love Hackers. I've seen that movie so many times. Yeah. I watch it like once a year. It's so good.
We should review. We should find
We should do. Yeah.
We should do that and Antitrust.
Oh man, Antitrust is so bad compared to Hackers.
Yeah, I know.
No, I was just saying
they filmed it at SFU.
Oh yeah, I was just saying we could do an audio commentary on it.
That'd be good. Yeah. Okay, anyways, find us at tomeofuselessness.com.
Yeah.
We're on Instagram. We're at tome_of_uselessness. Occasionally I tweet stuff. We're useless_tome. And that's it.
Thanks for listening.